Yo, what is up, chat? It is your friendly neighborhood Bowser supporter, Krista Joy here, and I'm joined by Canada's finest for some fire flower action. And I know that you guys are super duper stoked about this because we have the gamer of the people going against the gamer of the village against Marky Mark Sans the Funky Bunch, our own angelic one, Jade. So, what are we going to do?
Oh,
I think
I can tell you what
I
we're gonna
think
do.
Tazzle is here to break it down for us. So, Tazzle.
Hello. Hello, friends. Happy to be here. Welcome to Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer League Open World. So, Open World, this is fun. We have flags, we have Macpacture, we've got lots of action, but in general, the all levels are shuffled, so they are not native to their worlds, and we are including the betas, and hammers are going to break locks. Now, we are playing an open world, and we are disabling mushroom houses, and that is for good reason, which we can explain later. But basically, for those of you who haven't seen open world, our runners are going to have the option to choose the order of the worlds that they wish to defeat the game in. We're still for the first week. It's standard, which means we have to beat all 7 worlds before the bridge to world 8 is open. But the runners are going to get a choice of which world they start in first, which can be really interesting because the way the Macpatcher works is that the items are distributed equally throughout the game. So you're not finding very many duplicates. So if you can find a hammer early on and then take it to a world that you can use the hammer in, it gives you a benefit, like, you know, an edge, we'll say. So it looks like Leslie Pro is starting with World 1 first. That's an interesting choice. So we're definitely going to see some route divergence because we have Shy Guy and Angelic Jade. Ooh, starting at your favorite fort. Look, there's hearts,
Let's
Krista.
go! Let us go! We have the greatest fort that ever existed, everyone, and that is 7 F2 on Shy Guy and Jade's side. Jay is happier than a pig in slop, and look at the hearts of plenty. Tazzle, you are proud right now because that is one of your skins. Oh, how are you feeling right now?
I'm so happy for 2 reasons. 1, we've got hearts. 2, we're starting with your favorite fort, the Fort of Love and Happiness. Like, if this isn't a good omen for us on commentary, I don't know what is.
Exactly. And the best thing is, you know, it made light of the fact that they are in the bums world, whereas Leslie is starting out with something quite spicy. You know, he's in 7-1 right now. Usually you don't see that world 1 start, so
Yeah, World 1 start, I'm just going to say it, I think is a wrong decision in open world. Usually you want to beef up your pack before going to World 1, and especially because hammers can break locks, you want to try to find a hammer for either World 1, World 2, World 6. So definitely, I think personally, I like the World 4 play first because it's usually short and you've got some bros, but hey.
yeah,
Maybe
that's
he'll
what
prove
we
us
were
all wrong. Gamer of the people, so...
He's gonna do shenanigans. We already know that when it comes to the gamer of the people, there's always shenanigans aplenty. But you are absolutely right. We were talking about that yesterday with chat. I am a World 4 aficionado with 6 following shortly after. You know, gotta go with where you can get the most items since mushroom houses are a no-go, but you know what else is a no-go?
World 6,
That
sorry, 6-6?
yeah, that too. But Shy Guy took a dip in the ragu.
Oh,
He
yeah. I'm glad that you're calling it the ragu, Kristen. I think it's actually a really good thing to point out right now is in open world, we can no longer call it the 100 coin fine. Why, you ask, chat? Because we are actually capped at 50 coins. Why are we capped at 50 coins? Because items have permanence in your inventory and they cost coins to use. So, for example, a mushroom in a star costs 5 coins to use. You can max out at 50. A cloud, if you get a cloud regularly, it's free, but if you have a cloud and an anchor, it costs 50 coins. So you can't actually gain lives with coins now. So I'm glad you're calling it a dip in the ragu versus the 100 coin fine. Good.
Yeah, you
You're
know
on
that
top
muscle
of it.
memory, you would call it the 100 coin fine, but because we are in league action, we cannot call that at all. So we have to come up with creative names like Shy Guy getting pain and misery with that empty drop. You know, you gotta really love it.
Yeah, so for those of you just noticing that empty box, the reason being is because, as I said earlier, in the Map Patcher open world, you try to spread the items out equally throughout. And so if you have a situation where you would get a duplicate item, it shows up as an empty box, so you get nothing. But
Yes.
there are two clouds. There are two clouds and two hammers out there. It's typically just two clouds and two hammers, but you can get extra from the princess letter. So you could have 3. I think in the one I did on the weekly, I had 3 clouds. But that's because of the princess letter. I just heard a death. Oh no, Shy Guy, what's happening?
Yeah, Shy Guy's having a rough. Meanwhile, we did see a first class clip
That's a horrible
on
level.
the Gamer of the People. So, on the World 6 airship, we have Leslie duking it out with Larry, who is quite chonky and earthquakey. You know, that he did get a hammer in World 1. So, you know, if we can get another hammer, we might be able to see some prime double hammer use in 3, or we might see a hammer use in 2 or 6. You know, hammers are the golden ticket for our runners.
Yeah,
How are you
hammers
feeling
is definitely-
now about that World 1?
I think that the World 1 choice was the wrong choice, but, you know, like I said, you can prove us wrong. Oh, Shy Guy is getting trolled by these Hammer Bros. Oh, and now Leslie Pro's in the Fort of Love and Happiness. I know Marky Mark got a little too close to a thwomp here in Saskatchewan Fort. Diesel Pilot rolled the seat, by the way, chat. I can see the question.
Yes, I am not rolling any seeds for any of the upper tier folks because you guys know I roll nothing but jetty for your betties, and our runners do not deserve that. They deserve some Ryu car level hot garbo, so I need to leave it to the professionals.
Yeah, I agree. It was a really good, the call to do World 5 first was great because they got items and a hammer. So really, that's exactly what you're looking for in your first world in open world, just to like optimize your paths. Just again, if anyone missed it, I just want to stress that once you find an item, as long as it's not a cloud or a hammer, it has item permanence in your inventory. So it'll always be there to use. So if you die, you can always reuse it as long as you have the coins to pay the fee. So depending on the item, you know, like I said, mushrooms and stars are 5 coins. Leaf frog, tanuki, and pea gloves are 10. Flower and hammer suit are 15. And the anchor, which can be anything but a hammer again, is 5 coins less than what it's randomized to. So for example, if a flower is 15 and your anchor's a flower, that costs 10 coins. Unless it's a cloud, then you're paying all 50 coins, but you'd know because it would go back.
Yep. And if you get an anchor, the other items are $5 off, discounted rates. So good on you to find out what that anchor has, unless it's a cloud. But Marky Mark decides to chuck himself into the Barbie.
Geez, such a far run back. I don't know if you saw it, but we got to see the use of that hammer on Shy Guy top right. Shy Guy hammered through 1, so is going to make a faster work through this world than Leslie Pro.
And you know, Leslie did have a slight advantage because he was able to get through my favorite fort a little bit easier, as he was not a small bean. So moving through, you know, World 5 a little bit quicker, taking on the bros, going to find disappointment in a can after he gets the Hammer suit, so that way he can embrace his inner MC Hammer.
Stop.
Hammer time.
Yeah. Okay, so we see all of our runners. Obviously, all of our runners who play the bro in. Oh, Peach gave a hammer there too. That was nice. So it's 2
Yeah.
hammers. Wow. Okay, so that's good. So all of our runners are likely to get out there. Leslie goes. Lots of hammers. Yeah. So hopefully Leslie will be able to make use of both of them. It always stinks when you have a leftover hammer in your inventory, especially in situations where you can break locks. But I think they're gonna be used. They're gonna be used.
Oh yeah, these are our high pro runners. Also we have some lovely little fire nips on Leslie's side.
Leslie's
and we have
so lucky right now. You know what? You're gonna say good. I'll tell you. I'd rather be lucky than good any day. Leslie had the lucky. Oh crap! I'm ducking, but had thankfully shot out a few fireballs first, so took out.
I always thought that. I thought the same thing. Being lucky is so much better than skill, because I'm not at the level of a certain Danny P speed there in chat. Who could just wreck everybody just by breathing. And, so I got to get as lucky as possible. So I got to go increase my Fallout luck stat and hope for the best. Or maybe Tazzle will get that Game Genie League and then I can finally participate properly.
Game Genie League? I mean, I guess that's always a possibility.
And we have Marky Mark taking a bomb to the face in the pyramid level.
And Angelic Jade's going through the World 7 airship.
So we have the fire kill by the Gamer of the People on the bum Roy himself. And we have 2 in the hole for Leslie, with Shy Guy hot on his tail.
Yeah, you said 2 in the hole, and all I could think of is Toad in the hole. Has anyone ever had a Toad in the hole?
Oh man!
That is a great. You know what? I was gonna say breakfast item, but really, you can eat that anytime.
Yes, Toad in holes are amazing. I've also had some pigs in a blanket, so when it comes to interestingly named food items, we can roll wholeheartedly with that. Also, we are going to see some maximum Tazzle Star usage by the Gamer of the People.
Oh, you know what? I want to point something out here at the end when Leslie picks up the final card. If he doesn't fanfare, we're about to find out. Okay, yeah, so you'll notice that because we don't have the 100 coins to 1-up anymore, a completed random card set at the end gives you 2-up. And the 3 mushrooms gives you 3-up. So that is a way to get some extra lives back.
It's a way to make you feel good. And you get a cloud, a Jugum cloud for the Gamer of the People. And a fire flower for the Gamer of the Village. We have all these gamers here.
Yeah. It's a pretty decent item set so far. We've got the hammers, we've got the clouds. Oh, you know what? I want to share this because I'm not sure if we've talked about it before. So you know how clouds allow you to skip a level? Let's say, you're playing the game and you needed to collect a certain number of items, but you had completed a world and you wanted to go back to that world. A cloud allows you to skip levels. It has object permanence in your inventory if you've defeated the world before. So you can actually go back through a world and use the cloud to skip over as many levels as you want to move around because it's treated as a completed world. That is a cool feature of open world. Yeah, it's really neat. So when we get to scavenger hunt on week 3, where you have to, let's say you defeat you need to do 5 worlds and collect a certain number of items. If after the 5 worlds you don't have enough items, but you go, oh, I didn't do this bro in this world. Well, you could take your cloud, go back to the world, skip over all the way to the bro. It's really neat. Yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely a great thing. And we have some people going dance revolution in chat, Tazzle, because I feel that Roy is canonically a bum. And they're like, you need to throw some respect on Roy's name, but that will never happen. And we have Marky Mark going through with a very salty Morton Koopa Jr.
Yeah, and for those of you who are following along and wondering who on earth is in the lead right now, it's Shy Guy.
Yes, take a look at the brilliant work done by the greatest restreamer that ever existed, the one and only Diesel Pilot, who is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, Diesel is doing the tracker for us. So if you look on the top and bottom of our runners' boxes, you can see there's a gray scale for world 1 through 7. And as our runners complete the world, it gets ticked off and it turns into beautiful colors thanks to Diesel Pilot, who is paying so good attention. Ooh, what's Leslie Pro getting here? What? Is that a white mushroom? Did you see that?
That is the Pale Mushroom Rider.
Huh.
The Pale Mushroom Rider.
That's cool. Also, did everyone see the Tanuki statue strats? That is another fun feature. If you switch into Tanuki, you get to slide across the ground with some invincibility. It's actually really cool in the water stages because you can just Tanuki and swim through enemies.
Yes, and we saw yesterday Johnny Link use Tanuki strats in his matchup with
so
Tixie and Danny P-Speed, and we are doing some hot dodging. Unfortunately,
she always does it. You gotta wait her out. She always jumps. She always jumps to get you, and you gotta wait her out. Ah, Wendy's. Da, da, da. Okay. So the pale white mushroom, Danny P-Speed was saying in chat, means that they already had the item. Ooh, Leslie Pro almost getting the off-screen wand grab. Just started flapping a little too late. Marky Mark picking up that hammer from the bro in World 1. And Shy Guy heading to World 3. I didn't take a good look at that layout, but is in the Donut Fort and picking up stars. Always nice to actually have stars in the Donut Fort.
You are known for Tazzle stars.
Sprinkles.
And
oh
no!
That was like one pixel. That boo extra pixel had an extra pixel. Yeah.
That is pretty rough.
We got it. We got because us for boo's full of pixels the next time. That was rough.
And you had to love Mark's first class clip on the World 6 airship.
Yeah, I love to see it. Dressed for the occasion, clearly.
Yes.
So we have Angelic Jade entering the World 1 fort. Is probably going to fly for this item. Let's see what it can be. I know there's something special with the World 1 fort. I got to scroll through my notes here.
Okay, and we might have the opportunity.
Okay, yeah, it just affects that area. Oh, no, she didn't go for it. Okay, got it. So, yeah, the World 1 fort is in the item spread for what could be randomized. Shy Guy making choices and Leslie Pro entering 6-6. I like how we get to just the torture just progresses throughout the entire seed.
You can never go wrong.
In slow-mo.
And I think that's where Diesel has actually, rolled our runners a great seed. They're showing why they're in the Fire Flower division. They are working it and showing their skills. That's why they are truly the practitioners of perfection, and we absolutely love it.
Yeah, and Jade opting to go to World 7, I really don't think. I think World 7 playing early in open world is actually a smart idea because you have to do it anyway. The piranhas could give you something good, and I mean, why not? I suppose in the hammer breaks locks era, maybe you try to get a hammer somewhere else first, but I don't think it's a bad call at all. Because really, how often do you get a lock at the end that you can just hammer through? Probably only like when I'm talking against it, but that's how we roll.
How many times have we been proven wrong,
It's a bridge right here, Danny P. Speed. It's a bridge. You know what we need? I've said this forever. Hammers need to also build bridges because we use hammers to build bridges.
Oh, you see what I see, Tazzle?
Oh, yes, but
on
does
Jade's
Angelic
side,
have a frog suit in their inventory?
if I don't
I
believe
don't think
so,
they
because
do.
if they did, we would be able to use another part of open world, which is
Insta
froggy use.
Yeah, press select and turn to frog mode, which is actually very useful. I think we saw it yesterday a few times in usage. Danny P. Speed had that really long 7-4, is it? Is that the long water world? With the frog is fantastic, and being able to use it and then taking damage off the stretchy boo at the end of 3F2, it's great.
Yeah, that's some of the great things that we have been able to see from, the Mac Patcher. I mean, the things that Makobra and Fred have done have showed their impressive programming sense, because they have brought Super Mario Bros. 3 into a new level of gaming. And speaking of Frog Suit, Jade got it a minute too late.
But, there's a few more worlds left, so it could still come into play. Marky is going to go for the 1-3 item. And gets nailed by the nippers. Oh, no. That hurts. Not only did you take the time to try to get the item, you got some fireballs to the face for your problems. Oof. Okay, Shy Guy is now having the pleasure of 6-6. This is ugly. Just go. Everything's gotta be, no, it's not. I was gonna say everything's gotta be despawned, but it's not. Wow. The quick footwork there to avoid that fireball was very impressive. Poof. Okay, just a little bit further and get out of here. Get gone. Marky Mark is picking up the hammer suit. Hasn't played World 5 yet, so we know that there's a hammer suit in both 3 and 5.
And one thing that we did see that was quite disappointing, did you see how fast Luddy went down? Our concerto master has gone down in flames on Jade's side. And now we have La Princesa duking it out with Marky Mark.
Yeah, lucky to have the fire plant there. La Princesa was a 5-hitter. So really nice to have the fire suit and the flat airship. Much easier to take.
Yeah, because if you encounter Wendy in a hilly atmosphere, it is a lot harder to beat her. And
when she's not heavy too, it's so much worse. I find it's so hard to time on an uneven ground with Wendy, and when she's not heavy, that's for certain.
And oh, unfortunately, one of the fire snakes has taken out Jade, and We have Marky now in the greatest fort that ever existed. 7F2, the Fort of Love and Happiness.
See what I'm saying? It's like you get to experience it over and over again as the runners make their choices.
Yeah, it's so fun to see how our runners are going. An unfortunate misstep on Marky Mark's side, you know, and we have Leslie who's going through the motions right now, trying to duck and dodge, bob and weave. Tazzle, we are seeing some fast motion in World 2 on Leslie's side. Meanwhile, we have Shy Guy, you know, trying to stare down that boo.
Staring down the boo. Another feature that we don't have on is Boo's Always Chase. We've got to see that someday. I think that would be great. We also can see sometimes the why can't I think of what it's called? The Karibo on Stomp. Yeah, where you can get into the Karibo shoe. One of my favorite activities as a child. Yeah, Boo's Always Chase is terrifying. 100%. I hope that they stop following you when you get into a boom boom room, because I don't think I can handle that. That would be some serious business. And a star for Leslie Pro in Canada Fort. I love the star here, actually. It always gives me confidence to get to the end. Shy Guy making it to the end of World 4. Interesting to do World 4 at this point. But nevertheless, is getting through doing the low strats, not going to pick up the item. Interesting decision there. Shy Guy must feel like he's just got to go. Okay, knew that he could get the fire plant at the end, I guess. Had great psychic foreshadowing. Clairvoyance, I don't know. Okay, so we have Shy Guy through 5 worlds, still in the lead. Let's take a look at the rest. Then I think we have Leslie Pro in second, and wait, no, is that how many has Jade completed? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, Jade's in second. We have Shy Guy in first, Jade in second, and Leslie Pro in third. What's really nice about the P glove is it's great on any airship, and with open world, since you have the item permanence in the inventory, as long as you have 15 coins, you can equip it for every airship. I'd do it. Okay, who's gonna sing with me? Jade getting the 2 up. Very nice. That is a feature of open world. Ooh, and grease up those gears. Jade is in 7-6. Ooh. Get in, let's go. Oh, jumping a little too late there. We'll get it. I find that the speed helps. Like, you need to, I swear the faster you go, the harder you ram your head into the ceiling, and the more likely you're to get the clip. Marky picking up another hammer. Finally, it must be, Marky must be in 5. I've missed where we are. Yeah, Marky's in 5. Oh, come on, Jade. We need some good juju in chat. Okay, there we go. We made it. I want to see the layout on Shy Guy's screen. I'm trying to... It's funny as doing this because you have to check the layout. Okay, so... Did we see... Where... Okay, can someone remind me, chat, do you remember when a hammer and a rock are next to each other, what is the directionality of the braking? Is it west, north? Is it west, east, north, south? Or north, south, west, east. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that's interesting because you can see in World 6 here that you have the lock and the rock next to each other. So you always have to be careful. If you want to break... Yeah, it won't break the rock here. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, DP Speed. Holy moly. I need a little bit more caffeine. But if you were to use the hammer in that position, you would break the lock and not the rock. So that would be tears. Thankfully, it's early pipe behind the rock, so we don't have to worry about it. But in a scenario where you're like, oh yeah, this pipe is going to take me to the end, and then you use it and it breaks the lock, and then it's just womp, womp,
Absolutely.
womp, 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 womp. But yeah, Shy Guy's flying right now. Why not using the cloud? Shy Guy, there's barely any levels left. I wonder why Shy Guy chose not to use... I mean, I know it's a short level, but still, I would be tempted to start using cloud.
Maybe in case there may be an unintended death. You know, sometimes you just don't want to go back to it. You just play it, you get done, you're over with. Bada bing, bada boom.
I think Shy Guy, and I think I've spoken about this with them before, is that they tend to hold on to their clouds too long. This might be one of those situations. Okay, so Shy Guy heading to the end. World 7 airship. Leslie Pro is again... Okay, Leslie Pro is now in second. It's really interesting when you look at the world choices, how it affects the positioning. Yeah, Jade is definitely going to finish World 1 very quickly, but first, she's got to get out of World 3. Wow, Shy Guy! Shy Guy looked like he wanted to jump for that last coil, and then, like, mid-air decided, I should pull back. That was terrifying. Leslie Pro entering World 7. Reminder, Jade has already finished World 7, so Jade could catch up right quick here as soon as she makes it through World 3. I think they're very close, yeah.
So, as Jade is paying off, getting a Tazzle star, so now Jade will survive the troll fort thanks to you, Tazzle.
Aww, look at that. Bro. One more level. Does Jade have a cloud? Oh, this one has a nasty enemy set, though. There's some fire nippers awaiting Jade right here. Go fast. Oh, they waited for her. That was good. But, you know, here, well, on Jade's side, we have that lovely turn fireballs to hearts patch, which means that the fire nippers just throw love at us, which we love to see.
Yeah.
And be careful, Jade. It's like I knew that was gonna happen because we watched it happen to Shy Guy, but it's so funny when like all of us would have gotten destroyed by that. Doesn't matter. Oh no, this enemy set on Leslie Pro's side is absolutely nasty. I guess I didn't take a close look at this level before, but whoo-wee, that's brutal. I think Jade decided to use the cloud there because we got through that level awfully fast. It was a full replay from Shy Guy, yeah.
And
5-3 is like literally one of the worst sets. I think maybe only second to... I don't even know if this is second. It's a hard... You can help me decide here, Krista. You know, like the Valkyrie 5-3 or the Nipper 5-3, both are bad because, like, I feel like when you're trying to get through 5-3 at the end and the Valkyries just keep jumping through the ground at you, it's brutal.
You know what? When you have the friendly flora of 5-3, you can't beat it, you know? It gets the blood pumping. And I think that is what our chat loves to see. They like to see stuff that gets them pumping. It gets the wonderful runners pumping because they have a game 2 that's going to be shortly after this. So,
yeah.
So it's always good that you throw them a little bit of a curveball, but these are nothing that these gamers cannot handle because we're in Fire Flower, you know? So these guys can handle it heartedly.
Oh, yeah. They definitely can handle it. But sometimes, you know, rando giveth and rando taketh. So you gotta stay frosty. Oh, okay. Shy Guy has to do one more fort. It's true. Leslie might be in the lead. It's hard to tell. We'll keep a close eye on it. Shy Guy is now doing the fort that's needed. Okay, I think Leslie has it. Yeah, he is in the lead. As long as he gets back to the, you know, the right area first. The path to the final Koopaling. But he's a bit lost, so maybe Shy Guy will... maybe Shy Guy will get there first. Oh, Shy Guy, you're supposed to... Shy Guy showed off the frog strats, but forgetting to take the damage at the end like me. Oh, no! No,
Oh,
it's
no!
flying! Boom, boom! Come
Oh,
down!
wow. So Boom Boom just said, I believe I can fly.
It's trolling!
Gamer of the People, Leslie Pro, is going on in the Piranha stage. We're gonna see, you know, we get the despair note.
Well, you know what? I see commentators curse in chat, but let me tell you, that is Shy Guy's lesson to always take the damage off that stretch boo at the end before entering the pipe. That was a lesson learned, okay?
I know. So, you know.
Jade's ahead. Jade's in the lead.
Yes. Yes. Jade is in the league. The lead of
and
league.
The league.
Yes, she's in the league and in the lead.
Yep. That's amazing. This has been a very exciting match. Lots of back and forth and what have yous. Shy Guy finally, you know, getting his just desserts from 3F2 is going to be heading to the final Koopa stage. Oh, can I mention something else? Because we just saw Shy Guy use the music box. In open world, you can actually still, you can music box the coin ships.
Yes.
You can also still enter them when they're sleeping. If you want to. You can still press A on them to enter. Which is neat because you can slow them down and then still, you know, take their powers. Leslie going for door 3 but doesn't get it. We didn't ask how many bridges. What's wrong with us? Chat's doing it for us. Thank you,
because
chat.
we all know that it's gonna probably be -1 who, you know, in sadness and despair. On my end, as always, Jade usually hopes for 4 on others, but I don't know if she wants 4 this time around. So what are you hoping for, Tazzle?
2+1 is my go-to. I like to see 2 bridges and then, you know, an extra level, preferably Atlantis, blocking the way.
Well, that is quite daunting, and I totally admire that. So let's go in the best way.
Yeah, extra bad stage. That's it. Danny's thinking Leslie's taken the better route. We too shall find out soon. We now have all 4 runners in World 8, which means that, you know, we've got a good matchup here. We've got a good competition. Anyone can take it. Yeah, exactly. Atlantis before Bowser. That is correct. That is the ultimate seed roll.
You know what is absolutely great to see in World 8? Gatekeep Fort, which we are seeing right now on Jade's side.
Get there, Jade! Oh, it was like a pixel off. We're so close. Okay. All right. Let's look at this routing. Okay, Marky Mark is choosing to do the Navy. I know that Shy Guy looked at the Navy and went the other way. It's true, we haven't seen... There's 2 locks. Have you seen the 2 locks on the elbow? The elbow has 2 locks. I've never seen that before in my life. It's got
that
one
is
on
amazing.
One and one on the
that
other
means
side.
Diesel has gatekeep the elbow properly. That is exactly what that means.
That's the answer to Bowser. Hammers do break locks. I will have to see if our runners remember that. I mean, they remembered it before, but sometimes I find when you get to World 8, you forget. Oh my, I bet that's the way. This is the way. Come on, be the way. Who's going? All right, so Jade has the elbow open. Shy Guy is heading to the dark maze. Okay, Leslie found the elbow. This is the answer. I'm nearly certain this is the answer. I thought this was the answer before. And there it is. It's free.
Oh my goodness, it's a free. So
bridges.
Oh my goodness, this is absolutely a runaway
Shy Guy, use your hammers.
Leslie Pro.
Leslie, with the come from behind super routing of World 8, just has to get through the Disco Waffle staircase. Disco isn't dead today. Will he get the mac and cheese, or will he face the first mini boss of the statue Rooma?
And we have the first clip attempt missed, but we have it on the second smooth criminal mac and cheese clip on Leslie Pro, the gamer of the people. That is amazing. And we are about to see Bowser get a high and a buy. And the next person going into Bowser's crib is Jade.
Yes, that's fantastic. So let's get your GGs in chat for Leslie Pro, who's going to be taking the first game and getting, I gotta confirm with my spreadsheet, 9 points for first. So this is Mario Kart scoring, by the way, folks. So that's why everyone plays. Your position matters. It's 9 points for first, 6 points for second, 3 points for third, and 1 point for fourth. So you gotta play to win. Okay. Jade going for the clipper. Get in there. Yes, okay, so I saw a question about the Fireball room randomized. So you can randomize the statue room, and I believe I didn't read otherwise, so I'm assuming... Oh, yeah, it's gotta be random. I think it's random. Whoa, with the troll laser. Okay. Phew. Here we go. Hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser. Get the bonk. And the bonk on Bowsy on the way down. Get your GGs in chat for Angelic Jade, who is going to be taking
our second place finisher.
And we have Shy Guy now entering Bowser's Keep. And Marky is right behind. Oh, who is going to get third? It's going to be close. Oh no, Shy Guy gets had a little bit of a tussle with a Wildfoot there. As long as Marky keeps the hammer suit, he could take it from Shy Guy here. This is getting scary. Is this a fire plant? It is. Oh my. This is what you like to see. Get in, Shy Guy. Get the clip. Oh no, Marky. I mean, yes, Marky. With the first try, mac and cheese, Marky is going to steal this one from Shy Guy. Gonna eke out those extra 2 points for the third place. I'm nearly certain. All he has to do is get the hammers in. Hi, Bowser, and bye, Bowser.
Yes, and Shy Guy taking it to the bank with the fire flower.
Yes, and for those of you who do not know, the hitboxes on Bowser have been returned to the form that Nintendo had intended. So you can't just cheese Bowser by ducking. You have to actually smash Bowser in the face with 35 fireballs. Literally from first to last, that's the joy of Rando. GG's to our runners. That was an excellent first race. Really fantastic job from everyone. Okay. We are going to take a quick break while we set up our runners for game number 2. We look forward to seeing you lovely folks on the other side. Stay tuned for more Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer League action.
Absolutely. Get some hydration and go for it 100%. Yo, everybody, welcome back. We have got a Slavanaka of all Slavanakers for game number 2. It has been rolled by Canada's finest Tazzle, so we know there's going to be stars aplenty. And hopefully we will see the blessed fort. You guys know what I'm talking about. Tazzle, what do you think you have rolled?
So I will say the unfortunate part about open world is the fact that my stars do get a little bit nerfed because of the way open world works. Mac has evenly distributed items amongst all of the bros. So the bros and, the items within the levels, there are fewer stars. That said, all of the item blocks, though, could be stars, which would be fantastic. I am hoping that each world opens with something treacherous. I want World 5 to start with 7-6. I want World 1 to start with 7-1. I want World 2, 6-6. I want World 7 to be your fort of love and happiness. And most of all, I want 3 to start with Atlantis because, summertime
so you want some high tier hot garbo for our fire flower runners. Not even I'm that devious, and I am one. I appreciate a lot of anguish there, but that's just brutality personified.
I think it would be fun, personally. Just saying. I didn't explain this well enough last time, but I will like to say it again. So for the league, we do a Mario Kart point system. So first gets 9 points, second gets 6, third gets 3 points, and fourth gets 1 point. And why that matters is because the finals will be the 4 racers with the most points after 4 rounds. And right now we are in round 1 of the league. So we are playing with all levels are shuffled, including betas, hammer, breaks, lock, and mushroom houses are disabled. But that is just because there'd be too many items in open world if mushroom houses weren't disabled. That's not as bad as you think, chat. That's not as bad as you think.
Oh, well,
I see the timer ticking down for our runners here.
So 10 seconds Where are they gonna go first? Tazzle time. So we know that, a lot of our gamers are going to go for World 4, most definitely. It's the bro heavy stages. You want items. These runners want items. So you're going to see the 4s and the 5s right away.
Ooh. You know what? Leslie Pro is asserting dominance again, choosing that World 1 start, making me eat my words because taking out the win the first one, but also ate that Rocky Wrench to the face, unfortunately.
But yes, you know what we need to tell our runners, though, when they see Air Force? What must they do, Tazzle?
In Air Force?
They have to get their salutes.
Yes. You got to get your salutes out in chat. And Marky Mark, getting bonkoed. Oh, there's our star. I saw a star, chat. It's been blessed. On Leslie Pro's side. Oh, Marky Mark is having a real time with those Fire Bro in water.
That is feels really bad, man, because that is the worst tile set to get Fire Bros in, because that is just a hot mess right there. And you know it.
It's honestly a situation where I might be considering using the whistle and not starting with World 4. Like, I want to come back with more items so that I have a fire plant to use against those bros.
Yeah, and as a small bean, that is very rough because you can't tank a hit. And you don't want to get in those type of scenarios where it's just you versus the Fire Bros. Because our friend RNGesus 9 out of 10 times is not on our side. And we end up taking a fireball to the face. And, like we say in Zelda, we have our fire shield and mirror shields to protect us. But Mario only has his face. And you hate to see it.
I will say so far the seed is giving because we have had some nasty enemy sets and some nasty levels. We had 5-3. We have the watermelon patch on fire because the watermelon patch is always on fire on Marky's side.
Yeah, it's like you always say, the roof is on fire. In this case, you got the watermelon patch on fire, and Diesel, you know who rolled it because it was a star in the hash, and we know that there's only one person in charge of stars here, and that is our Star Lord, Tazzle.
I would like to point out that Shy Guy just picked up an anchor. We have yet to see an anchor today, so I'll be interested to see if that anchor is a star. That's for sure.
Yeah, and and the great thing about the anchor.
Star, but you like this one because bro.
Ooh, yeah, because we're gonna get the orb action, aka bro,
Oof.
on Marky Mark's side. And we have Gamer of the People going up against double Boomerang Bros. Leslie.
Well, that was cheated. I'm gonna say
that was a hitbox issue.
That was definitely a hitbox issue, not a skill issue.
No, because this is Fire Flowers. There's no skill issues among our professionals. But you know what is good for that boomerang get? And that is that Jugum Cloud.
Yes, that is really nice. And the clouds are actually, so I just want to remind everybody, again, I'm just going to keep saying I want to remind everybody, but in open mode, items cost coins to use, which is why we have the maximum of 50 coin cap. Now, if you get a natural cloud, that costs nothing. So that is a free use if you have a natural cloud. So those are very handy to get. If you get a cloud and an anchor, you actually have to spend all 50 of your coins to use it. So. Roy, was that 2 hits? Okay, we were going for 3 hits for Roy. Was that just a 3-hitter? Was Roy a regular guy?
That was a very vanilla, glasses-wearing 5th boss himself. Normally.
Shy Guy getting off-screen wand grab. Very nice.
Oh, that is amazing on Shy Guy, and we have Roy getting called a vanilla bum in chat by our Danny P. Speed. You gotta love
aficionado, the league. What do we call Danny P. Speed? Because Danny P. Speed is the founder of the league.
Yeah, he's the boss.
More stars though, but you know what? Stars in these places, when you have power-ups, they're actually good. This is, maybe this is where Tazzle shines, because when you've got that pack of power-ups that do not go away, and you get stars to boot, like, you get to blast through like you've never blasted before. Oh,
yeah, and we have 5-1 action on Jade's side. Having that tail does come in handy for that level.
I would like to point out that Danny P. Speed wants to be called the warden or sheriff.
Well, warden, sir, sheriff. I think sheriff would be, he's the law in town, so we have to definitely give Danny P. Speed the props he deserves. And we have semi-ring lists. We have a ring and lots of disappointment on Jade's side, but we have the 50 coin grab on the ship, and we must respect his authority, as they say in chat. Chat is just putting the respect on the name of Danny P. Speed, and you got to love it. But you know what I don't love? And that is Escalator Fort, because if you go for that power up, you may end up taking an unintentional dip in the ragu.
I would like to point out that I have it upon good authority that it would be Nurse P. Speed, which, to be fair, I think has the best ring to it. Much better than Warden or Sheriff.
Oh, so we're assigning new names, and we have Tanuki Cuddly Marky Mark going on there with the Tanuki suit. So, and we have some fake tank action. So we're gonna see some despair when Marky Mark goes to get possibly a blank check that is uncashable, but at least chat knows to get those salutes out, because even though it's a fake take, we love the fact that they represent the hardest working military in the Mushroom Kingdom, and that is Bowser's military. But that Iggy is just being a dodger of all dodgers. You gotta be proud about that.
Yes, and while Iggy's being the dodger of all dodgers, we have Angelic Jade picking up a what did I call it before? A natural cloud. We're calling them natural. It's like we were rolling dice. A natural cloud and a hammer. So Jade's inventory is looking pretty good. That's pretty excellent. Natties. You love to see it. Things that don't cost your coins. You can see our runners are purposely picking up coins to get to that 50.
We learned some valuable information as Jade goes through the Gelectro minefield, and that is the anchor is human mustard mode, the frog suit. Oh man, Tazzle, our frog technician would be proud right now to know that people can summon him at will. It's a good feeling, you know.
I did think that human mustard would have been totally down for open world, like just knowing that you can, once you have the frog suit, you can press select in any world to use the frog suit. Is that correct? It's any world, not just water.
Beth Koopa Kid is La Princesa the Fashionista to answer Placo's question. And we have
Hammer's in the attic.
Yes, Hammer is in the attic.
I wasn't sure if you could use it as a extra hit everywhere.
So
this is a scary 5-3. This is nasty. Leslie Pro is gonna have to be very careful because Leslie Pro is a small bean right now.
Yes, small bean Mario versus a bunch of very hungry bloopers who are trying to chomp at his biddies. And we hate to see that. Oh, we have some Matrix level dodging by our gamer. And you gotta love to see it. I mean, that is some expert level dodging. And we are about to see on Marky Mark's side one of our potable hand stages.
What are the hands gonna give? We didn't see any hand stages last time.
No!
Oh, and it's just a music box.
A Radio Shack cassette player. Oh, baby. That means that we get to put ships to sleep.
Again, I will like to point out, though, with open world, when you put your bros to sleep or your coin ships to sleep, you can still enter them with that A press. So that's really cool.
Yes.
Oh, Morton got a little up in Marky's business there. Only a 2-hit, 3-hit, a 3-hit. We're having, you know what? This is very classic Tozzle. My
What's with all the vanillas, Tozzle?
Yeah, my Koopalings are pretty vanilla.
So we have ice cream aplenty with all the vanilla Koopalings so far. And stars. There was a star in the hash, Tozzle. It meant that this was the will of the seed.
Ooh, I see people in chat are eating ice cream. What kind of ice cream are you eating?
Let's go, chat.
Second question, what's your favorite topping on ice cream if you're choosing a topping? Oh, Angelic Jade's trying to go for the tail clips in 7-1. This is tough. I was telling people earlier, though, Rat Boy, like, Tozzle Stars in open world is much better than in regular rando. So this is my place to shine. Get that tail clip. Grease up that tail. Jade, get in there.
Come on, Jade. You can do it. Because Jade loves some tail clips. Is actually known for tail clipping. And we have...
There you go. That was perfect.
There we go. And we have
some mint chocolate. Oh, yeah.
Item grabbed in World 1 Fort is the hammer. For those who did miss it the first time around, while we were talking about some ice creamage aplenty, making me hungry. And we're going to get the fire kill As
get those
soon
double
as I
salutes in chat
said
right
that,
now.
it was a commentator curse on our Gamer of the People on the vanilla. Bummeroo. And that ends the World 5 experience for Leslie Pro. And we have to give some time to congratulate and thank our great restreamer extraordinaire Diesel Pilot for doing what he does best, which is making everything go extra easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, always get your Diesel Pilot appreciation going, because, he is putting in the time there. And also, so make
Diesel
sure you
puts in
do
a
that.
lot of time for SMB3R. So yes, agreed. Thank you, Diesel. We got to see
Yes.
Marky use a cloud. And then did Marky just get a cloud for clouding? What, did that bro give the cloud back?
Cloudception.
It might have been Cloudception.
Yes, total Cloudception. And we have Leslie Pro going through you're a tad unacceptable, Tozzle, because this is 8 Fort in World 2.
Oh, that's normal too. Oh, you can't pick it up, Marky. Marky just found out that you can't pick up the wand when you go in Tanuki mode. Special open world Tanuki mode.
Yeah, because it's got to feel good. Because every time in vanilla and, vanilla rando as well, when you turn into the stone, you are a statue. But here you can walk, you can waddle.
Dance if you want to, and you can also moonwalk if you want to, and you can also swim if you want to into Tanuki statue mode and keep going. It's a fun feature. It's definitely not overpowered, but it's certainly entertaining. It's fun.
No, because it does make you extra chunky, which means that weight does mean you are not going anywhere close to P speed. You are going at no speed, so it comes through as a waddle, and you gotta love it.
Oh, scary. Okay, sorry, watching Shy Guy's side. And survey says, oh, there's our star. Woohoo! Damn. Leslie is definitely... Ooh, wait.
We're doing potable stage.
This is very close. I think Shy Guy's in the lead.
Yeah, I think by a slim margin.
By a slim margin, Shy Guy is in the lead. I will remind everyone, last time Shy Guy went from first to last, so anything is possible. Ooh, and Marky Mark is doing a double hammer play to skip 3 levels. Love to see it.
Woo! That is some spicy play, and we have the Concerto Master getting done in by Shy Guy. Unfortunately, doesn't get the off-screen wand grab, but that's okay. That means we just get to enjoy World 7 a little bit longer. Now, we are going into one of the easiest airships that ever did air, and that is the World 1 airship on Leslie Pro's side to go ahead against our boy Morton Koopa Jr., the famous talk show host Koopa, from the 1980s. You gotta love Morton Koopa, and was quickly canceled on air. Oh,
Marky
Tozzle.
picked up a hammer suit. Does he have the hammer? Okay, I was about to say. Okay, so a reminder that hammers break locks. I always forget this in this seed because we haven't played it for so long. One of these forts on Marky's side is required. But, this was a good move. I think the double hammer move was actually successful because it did allow Marky to skip 3 levels. And the fort that Marky chose, Krista? It is your
fort of love and happiness, where the friendliest flora of the Mushroom Kingdom are. The happiest place on the Mushroom Kingdom. I consider it Disney World, but there are some people that consider it the Greenhouse of Doom, and I don't know how they could ever think such a thing. It's such a happy place,
Danny Peaspeed throwing some shade, says that he would have checked 7 first before committing to the double hammer, but you know what? I like the tenacity here. I like the fact that Marky sees the double hammer play and is just going for it right now.
Okay,
He's feeling
Chad has
optimistic.
come up with a happy medium, saying it's the greenhouse of love and doom.
That's
Everybody's
fun.
happy
Marky
now.
overshooting the pipe, but manages to bring it back. Did guess wrong on the 50-50, and for, you know, how many times is 7F1 the answer? Rarely, but today it is. It's always 7F2.
Fort Knox. Oh no! But Marky Mark has the right outfit for.
All right. So Danny P Speed was correct that a hammer in World 7 is absolutely ideal because there is a lock blocking the airship. So having a hammer would have been nice. That said, Marky could get the last laugh. It is possible to get a hammer in the Princess Letter. So we'll see what happens.
Yes. And if you do, oh my goodness, that is going to be Giga Brain Galaxy play happening on Marky Mark's side. And that is going to be a game changer.
Ooh.
And we have La Princesa going into the fashion house in the sky.
That, folks. Oh, Shy Guy getting the business from this hammer bro and picks up a hammer. Ooh. We must be, where are we? Oh yeah, I forgot Secret Bro in World 2 did have the hammer. How can you farm items? I need to understand this because you mean go back and do the bro after you've done it?
Danny's P-Speed making something should have put in the rules that he doesn't want people farming items. Next league.
Yes. That's interesting. You know what? That's a strategy. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that for next season, but I'd like to see it in action to understand if it would cause problems or not.
Farming for items?
Marky is picking up that hammer from 7F1, which will prove to be useful because Marky has... Oh, they're leaving. Yeah, so Marky did it right there.
And we have a public service announcement from the sheriff in town. Please don't farm.
Well, let's just see what happens. I think because it's not a rule, there's not much you can say right now. We'll find out right now because Marky just did it, how it impacts the gameplay.
And we have Cuddle Suit Marky Mark in with flight privileges in Alaska. And what did you say was the Canadian equivalent?
Oh, this is well, I just call it Canada Fort. That's the
Canada Fort. There you go. All of Canada is being cold for Tazzle.
Did I not watch Shy Guy do World 3 already? I'm confused. Why are we back? No, Marky did World 3. Okay.
Shy Guy didn't do 3 yet.
We're good. Yes. I mean, I'm looking at the tracker, but I'm still confused. I definitely do think it's risky. I think if you had a cloud... I think it's part of open world, yeah. Well, we'll talk about it later. Ooh, Marky donning the frog suit for 5-3. You love to see it. Takes a little bit of a hit from the Bertha, but that's quite all right. Because you want to do that. Because you don't want to hop slow when you get through that pipe. You want to hop with no hops.
And Chad has you with territories in Canada that are frosty. So, Tazzle, you're perfectly fine. And
we had a whole discussion about what province or territory would be each of the worlds. I have to go through it again, but World 3 is definitely the Maritimes, just saying.
And Shy Guy almost going for the capital H jump, but then realized I think I should go for Big Mario, not Small Bean.
The capital H after.
Maybe he just wanted to be a little bit bigger, you know.
Shy Guy didn't want to skip leg day, of course. Ooh, Leslie boinked off the music note and took a hit off one of those nippers and picks up the Tozzle Star, which in this seed is in World 7.
And Marky Mark going through Twisty Fort action. And we have our favorite level. Everybody knows it. It's poop-tastically delicious, and that's one and only Lava Fort. And it has so many names. Potable Fort, Sauna, Bowser's Bathtub. How many names do we have for 5F2?
Well, 3F2 is Bowser's Bathtub. This one is Bowser's Sauna. See, I like when they pair up in World 8 because, Bowser likes the sauna and then the bath. That's ideal for Bowser. We've talked about it, and that's what he's told me.
Oh, okay. It's good that you have, that inside line with Bowser, because I'm supposed to be the Bowser supporter here, and I don't even have an inside line to Bowser. I am way hurt. Back. But can we talk about the lead that Shy Guy has?
We've just got one left, right? It's just 6 to go. Oh, and Jade getting absolutely sniped by Lakitu there right at the end, at the jaws of victory. That was rough.
Yes, and having to spend a little bit of money for the mushroom gets her favorite.
Check it out. Into the pipe. We didn't see what this drops. Let's see what the item is.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, this is exciting.
This is...
Gotta go fast, though. Yeah. All right, made it.
All right, here we go. See, this is why Leslie is such a showman, always does the things we don't expect him to, and gets rewarded with the can of Diddly Squad. Oh, no.
Yeah, I told you, Danny P. Speed, Shy Guy still had 6 left. It's still close, but he's in the lead. And yes, one of the flags for the Boom Booms can be random Boom Boom HP, which means that Boom Booms can take 1 through 5 hits. So it's a little extra spice for randomizer.
Yes, we call them other names as well. Variable Boom Boom in effect. Gives him that nice kind of rapish name. Variable Boom Boom in effect. Check everything, because he's coming through. And speaking of coming through,
yeah, Marky's hoping to pick up more hammers. I can see the strategy there. Break the lock before the bro.
And you gotta respect it. And we have some easy peasy coins aplenty strat on Leslie Pro's side, getting the quick 50, and we are out. Now, we're gonna see some bro action. This is absolutely a tragic area to get the bro.
Ooh, just go for the bro. Go for
bro. I would do that.
Go for bro instead of going for broke. Made myself laugh, chat. Sorry about that.
And we're gonna get the fire kill on poor innocent bro. Boom Boom, who was just watching a novella, while Leslie gets a Jugum Cloud.
Yeah, and Marky was debating whether using their Jugum Cloud, but chooses to play the level. This one's not so bad. Oh, wow. No. I say that and somehow did some serious dodging there. I thought that Fire Flower was in the dust.
Well, that's one thing about our gamers, man. These are masters of dodging. When we say bold strategy, Cotton, they know how to dodge wrenches harder than our guys from the movie Dodgeball. And they can dodge Koopa shells, fish, you name it. And now we have frog strats.
I think that's funny that Leslie equipped the frog suit before the level when they could just equip the frog suit in the level. Save a couple frames, Leslie. Save a couple frames. Though this level's fantastic for frog suit because you can whiz through this. It's very pleasant.
Yeah. But you know what this level is going to be like in week number 2, Tazzle.
In week number 2, chat, it's coming up soon. That is auto-scroller heck. That means all levels that are auto-scrollers, except for the airships, will be turned on. So that'll add some extra fun for our runners for this league season.
So that means, a lot of our runners were using coin ships as a way to get a quickie 50. And in this case, coin ships will be on auto-scroller mode, which means our runners are gonna have to use smush strats there, Tazzle.
They're definitely going to want to use smush strats. I think that it'll be interesting, obviously not for this league season, but maybe for a weekly to do auto-scroller heck and make it a scavenger hunt. So you actually might have to suffer through the coin ship to get your item.
Seattle bringing up, what if we auto-scrolled world, let's see.
Are you talking about like the Navy and such? Military will be auto-scrolling, yes. The military is... You will have plenty of time to get your salutes in chat for Bowser's military in week number 2 with auto-scroll hack.
Yes, and Big Bertha giving Leslie the business. Gamer of the People was having to eat a little bit of humble pie there with Big Bertha, but nothing our gamer couldn't handle as he gets out of his level.
Yeah, Shy Guy's quite ahead. So, folks, everyone in chat, how many bridges? Our last one was a nothing burger. How many bridges will we have for Shy Guy and
Are you gonna roll with me with -1 and feel sad?
I will be very sad if it's a -1. I'm telling you, I want the Tazzle special. I want the nasty level in front of Bowser's Keep. That's what I want.
Tazzle, you know I never get -1. Come on. It's always -1 and complete sadness for me.
No, it was complete sadness? Marky shooting that Para Koopa and then falling to their demise because they didn't have anything to jump off of. Oh no. That was tears.
That is some feels bad, man, for Marky Mark.
Absolutely.
And we have the Gamer of the People now finishing up World 6, about to dip into Wendy's.
Again, Marky! It's all unraveling. It is not 4 bridges, unfortunately. I saw a lock on the hand bridge there.
So if Jade was in chat and not actually playing, she would be sad, Pandaville. And now we are going to dip into Wendy's Water World on the Gamer of the People side. And we have on Shy Guy.
I honestly think that double hammer play was good. That is a lot of levels to play. I mean, and Shy Guy's in the lead, so what can we say? Well, Marky did the double hammer play, but...
Yeah, and... it looked like the tank disappeared, so that's going to be a fake thing.
I believe it's fake tank on the main screen there. So I didn't realize this, but you have to have like certain other military tanks around to identify the fake tank. They have to be in close enough proximity, and then what happens is the fort that disappears, like the tank that disappears the longest when you have a screen transition, that's fake.
And let's see what the Navy offers. Tazzle, you are valid.
While I am valid, we haven't seen any of the fun levels that I wanted. So a little disappointed in my seed rolling skills here. I'm going to have to brush up for some of the next races. Whoa! Yeah. Ludwig always has the hops there. It's a 1, a 2.
When I had the Tanukis, I rolled
the ceiling.
Ooh.
Again, a 3-hitter. They're all regular.
Very vanilla. I am going to go order some vanilla ice cream on the real Tazzle.
You know what? I think that's what happened. I have a confession, chat. I literally brought home a tub of vanilla ice cream like 2 hours before this race. So I think that's got to be the issue. I will never do that again. I'll go for like Rocky Road next time.
Like during the tournaments, you know, when we had the Tanukis and the,
Ooh,
you know, 6-6, welcome aboard on Shy Guy's side. When we had the Tanukis, I would always eat a box of Lucky Charms, so that way I could hopefully roll our Tanuki something good, you know, and hope for the best.
I did. I manifested the vanilla on the seed. Though Shy Guy is playing through 6-6 right now, so maybe I just saved best for last, you know? Maybe we've got some moose tracks happening here. Oh, Shy Guy! Wow, there's so much mess there right now. Just get by at the bloopers. Okay, tried to get a haircut.
The lag would have been real with all those enemies at one time.
Oh, good job. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. We're fine. Let's just get through here. Get in and get out.
And chat wants to know about your Moose Track ice cream, wanting gift cards.
It's Kawartha Dairy up here in Canada land makes the best ice cream. Moose Tracks, Kawartha Dairy, all day, delicious. There's also a cottage cappuccino, which I will say is probably one of the greatest ice creams of all time. That's your jam.
Our Princessa goes down in one hit. So Leslie is getting ready to enter World 8 as well. So right now we have Shy Guy in the lead, Marky Mark following right behind, and Leslie Pro in the bronze position.
Yep, good job, Shy Guy. Use those hammers. I think we're getting close here. Oh, that is the saddest. That was a -1 pipe. That was the saddest path to Bowser I have ever seen in my life. But Shy Guy is flying. Shy Guy is making up for the last race where they went first to last. They're hoping to take this one home, redeem some of those points for our Mario Kart point score system, and finish the night with 10 points. Let's go, Shy Guy.
Think of it this way, Tozzle. At least you did not give any hammer suits.
Are you sure about that?
I think so. Because I see Shy Guy with a
fire. That's true. Okay, yeah. You know what? It looks like that tracks. You know, well, the truth is, though, maybe Linear World 8, as long as they have hammers, they'll get through, and as long as they remember they have hammers. Okay, so we need 35 fireballs to the face for Shy Guy. Ooh, a little bit of an early jump. Just stay down, Shy Guy. Don't do the danger. Don't do the danger.
That just broke your heart because they said Marky Mark does have a hammer suit. So somewhere...
I thought I saw Marky pick that up. I couldn't remember if it was this seed or last seed, but that's okay. Shy
I thought it was last
seed. Still
seed.
bringing it home right now. Get your GGs in chat for Shy Guy taking first place in our second seed of the first week of our Open World League Randomizer Tournament.
And that time is 35 minutes and 8 seconds. Whoa!
That was good. Very nice. There's lots of they're the locks. They're all on Dark World. There's one on the hand bridge, and the other 3 are on Dark World. So Marky just has to find the right path right now. Dust off the hammers. Yeah, there you go. Do it! Oh, Marky! Does Marky have a hammer? Yeah, it is. It's definitely all forts required if you don't have a hammer. Does Marky not have a hammer? That's rough. Marky picked up a hammer. Marky farmed an extra hammer. So this is why I'm going to tell you later that this is acceptable. Ooh, okay. So Angelic Jade learning the bad news that was fake fort. As going through the pipes now. Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Spike Fort, we have some Stretchy Boo Fort action going on. Jade.
If I had $1 for every time I jumped straight into whatever enemy was there, I would have at least $5.
Well, see, at least you make it to the boo. I don't make it to the boo half the time, Tozzle.
You You can do it. Krista Joy, we gotta get you in here on our some Tanuki Division League action. Be awesome to
Told
have you
you,
as a runner.
I need Game Genie League.
No, we're talking about adding a mushroom division, one lower than Tanuki for
Yes,
people
that
who need
would
a little bit of extra.
That would be perfect. Just have the lowest
Tadpoles,
league
yeah.
you could find. Tadpoles, that would be even better.
Oh,
that
that's a
way
tough jump.
we have unlimited lives.
Does Leslie not have a hammer either? I swear some of these runners have hammers. He doesn't. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be a close finish. Ooh. Okay, he's got a cloud. Oh, no! Leslie doing the cloud action, but into another level. That is rough. Leading the way for Marky to take victory. Leslie is a little bit... the pathing is not on Leslie's side for this one.
Yeah, I think... So we have Marky Mark coming into Bowser's crib in the silver position, and...
Yeah, Marky using that hammer suit. Will Jade steal third? That is the question. Oh, I thought that looked like a good jump, Marky. Thought we might get some mac and cheese in there. You can do it. Oh, it's going to take the statue room. What will the fireballs have to say this evening? Just a hello. Nothing too scary. Just passing by. Just passing.
Yeah, and we don't have to worry about
the
scam. Yeah, no scam laser, as this is vanilla laser set.
Wow.
No disrespectful kick by Marky Mark. Excelente performance.
Oh, Jade! Oh!
Yay! All right, Jade versus Donut Fort. Yeah, we have Donut Fort versus Jade. Part duh.
And with that, we are joined by Marky Mark 7679. Holy cow! I was thinking of the joke. How are you, Marky Mark? GG.
Oh, 6.
You are muted, though, just so you know.
The Ginny number. And Marky Mark, we're just waiting on to... I think he's pushed to talk. So...
Leslie Pro found the other way. That is unbelievable. Very exciting. So looks like Leslie, barring catastrophe, should finish out third here. Will they get the mac and cheese? Oh, still going for it. Give it another try. You can get in there. Oh.
Leslie, come on. You can do it. All right. We're going for Vanilla Laser Fire Room featuring Leslie. And chat so reminded us of the song 8675309.
I know, that was totally my fault, and I apologize. Sorry about that, chat. Leslie doing it the scary way, too. Every time people jump in front of Bowser's face, I just worry about the fireballs.
Yeah, and this is what happens. So
it's possible. If Jade,
so now we can see a possible snipe by Jade, because Jade does have the hammer suit. So
yeah, exactly.
if Jade...
Cold. Anything is possible now. Let's go, Jade.
Oh, and we are...
Leslie missed the... We're having a first every person clip issue. Okay. If Jade can get mac and cheese here, it is Jade's. Oh! Is Jade going to steal it? What? Oh,
we're going to see the snipe of the century.
Through the wall of all time. Is Jade going to make it? I don't know if Jade's going to make it. Oh, no. Jade's not going to make it. No. Oh, so close.
Oh, just barely.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
That was an amazing finish. GG to both of our runners, Leslie Pro
Oh,
and
so
Angelic Jade, finishing it
close.
up here. That was
So
incredible.
I have some official times for you. Coming in second was Marky Mark with 38 minutes and 46 seconds. Coming in third, the Gamer of the People, Leslie Pro, 41 minutes and 26 seconds. And hot on his tail, Jade, finishing with 41 minutes and 33 seconds. And it looks like we have a party of people that have just joined us. GG's to everyone who has just joined us. That would be Leslie, Mark, and our Heavenly Angel, Angelic Jade. How are you doing, guys?
GG's, everyone.
GG's for sure. Wow. That second seed can go eat it.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Agreed.
I'd say that about the first seed myself. I like the second one.
Well, your route worked better in this seed. Well,
I liked the first seed. I was kicking booty on that first seed.
yeah, that's right.
You know,
I
they were
wasn't. I just
great
got in a
races.
bad rhythm to start out that first seed and just couldn't recover. But the second seed, I was doing pretty good.
Oh, I had some oopsies. I wish no one was watching them that moment on the second seed.
Bingo, same here. Like, second seed, lacking hammers was a problem. We also never found a hammer suit. As far as I'm concerned, it might as well have not
I
existed.
found one.
Jade and Marky had hammer suits.
Must have been a hammer bro. I'm thinking it was the runaway bro in Skyworld in all likelihood.
I got a hammer suit fairly soon in the second seed, so I do believe it was the Skybro, because that's the first world that I do every time.
Usually I do one first, but yeah, what happened well, that would explain it. Runaway bro. It's not just World 3 when it comes to Rando.
I agree. You can get a runaway bro basically anywhere in randomizer.
I wasn't chasing that one. It looked like it was gonna come to me, and then it's like nope, and did like 5 cha-chas the opposite direction. It's like peace, I'm gone.
Slide to the left.
Those were
Slide to the
interesting
left.
seeds, though. Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it certainly was interesting. Do you think some of my early seed hiccups could be I could have done without?
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, you know what? It happens.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of part of rando, right? Like it's interesting, and I appreciate and interested to hear what you think. It's about open world. What's kind of neat about it is a different like approach and strategy to how you play it, which I think is kind of cool.
And no one does it the same. Out of all the ones I mean, a lot of people go for the first world of like World 4 or something, I've noticed. But after that, no one is the same. It is different all the way through, and I love that randomness.
Yeah, I like the World 4 start myself, and actually both of these seeds, to be Watson back, I didn't plan it, but I ended up taking just about the same route world-wise both times.
I almost did. I don't know. In my thought process behind the open world is, okay, I'm going to go to the worlds that really suck at first. Like World 5 is always a pain, but it has Hammer Bros, so it's like, that's a plus. I could get a couple items. Yeah, right. Then it's like, well, World 6, if I get a hammer in the World 5 map, I'll go to World 6, and then from there, depending on what I'll get, I'll go to, either 4 or 3. I got double hammers so fast in World 3. It's like, well, I normally save that towards the end, but let's get it out of the way now. And, ugh.
I do like being able to turn into a fog when you're in water. That was nice.
Yeah, I think that's
Took
really
advantage of that a
fun.
few times.
I'll never use it.
I haven't used it yet.
Unless I am to damage boost out of that, or if there's a shell handy at the start of the level, I will equip the frog to grab that shell and just take off. Like in that one beta that goes up and down. Oh, that was fun. Frog goes quick with a shell.
Yes, very quick.
Actually, I took advantage of the fog suit. I found a bro in the water stage, and I was small, so I just immediately
Yeah.
changed into fog to get some extra hits.
Yeah, that is. I saw that. That is a really neat play since you can. I
How
think you can
do-
only use frog in water stages. So, but it can be useful, especially
That-
when you get a water bro and you're small. Like that is ideal. I
Yeah.
think
I didn't know
Marky,
you could do
got
that.
it in the second seed. The fire bro in the water was given some business.
Oh, I had a rough time with the one and it kept moving and it was a water bro and I was small. How do you do that with the turn the frog?
Select.
You just have to be swimming.
Just select? Oh.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
have to be
okay.
swimming and you press select. Yeah.
I'll have to remember that for next time I get wrecked by a water bro.
Yeah, you can only use the frog while swimming, I believe. So you have to make sure you're swimming, and then you press select. And for all those water levels, my advice is just take damage right before you go through the pipe.
Yeah, and
There,
the big
Katie,
thing
Yeah,
is
that's
you
what I
have
did.
to have a frog suit in your
Yeah.
inventory, and you pay the coinage, and then boom, you get frog suit aplenty. Get to invoke your inner human mustard, and it is
Mhm.
amazing.
These seeds thought it was funny to give us plenty of frog suits to go around, so
Look, according to the MacPatcher guide, they are evenly distributed among all areas.
There you go. Evenly, quote unquote,
First.
evenly distributed.
I have to talk to you.
I
Who
see.
rolled that first seed?
Don't look
That
at
was
me.
Diesel.
Crystal, I swear you
Diesel.
knew World or Diesel. Okay, I was gonna say, I swear you
No,
knew I was
no,
gonna go
no.
to World 5 first, and first stage was 7F2.
Yeah, that was great. We were very pleased with that. That was a good one.
Oh, like of all the places it could have been, it had to be here. And it's like, no, I'm too stubborn. I'm not whistling out of this.
So
In
I
that
have a
bus-
question for you
In that
folks.
first seed, I started out in World 4. The second level I saw was 6-6.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. That's a rough
And then
one.
there's
Too.
something
Yeah.
else bad behind it, too. I don't remember what.
I find it harder to remember the order when we all do it in such a different way. But there was a lot of I think there were more nasty stages in the first seed than the second. But
Yeah, the second seed was rather generous. But I have one question. Leslie, you were employing some bold strategies with World 1 as your first choice.
Yep. very bold.
I figure that's just a one-screen world, and more often than not, we'll probably just get it out of the way right away. Because usually, if it winds up being a bad level or a bad setup, then I'll just say, nope, we'll whistle and try something else. Because what I try to do is get hammers and then go to a world where they can be of use. Well, wait, they're useful everywhere here because hammers break locks, but that's beside the point because sometimes you need those rocks out of your way.
Ah.
Can I tell you guys a little secret? Yesterday was the first day that I opened up or was able to play open world.
Oh wow.
And I only played like 4 or 5 seats. My
That's impressive. You
computer
did well.
was stubborn. Thank you, Pleco, again for helping me fix it.
Pleco, the resident tech specialist.
Yes.
So how's everyone feeling about week 2 and auto scroller heck?
I mean, I'm used to auto scrollers. I love Warpless, so
That's true. That's true.
I'm not used to them. I don't mind not being able to clip in week 2. It's the auto scrollers that are going to
oh,
get
we
me.
can't clip. What about all my swag clips? No.
We all lose them, though. That's the problem.
Oh,
Not
I
next week,
love
Dave.
doing the swag. I mean, Bowser Castle bottom basement clip first try. Both seeds, like I was pogging pretty hard.
And
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It was fun tonight. GG's
no
to you
more
all.
tail clips. But one thing Jay did give everyone, and that is her trademark tail clips, which we were very appreciative to see. So thank you so much for giving us the tail clips, Jay.
Even though it was like 20th try because the subpixels suck. But you're welcome.
It happened. You did it. You persevered.
Best clip. Tail clip is best clip.
Yeah, one thing about auto scrollers is that it is going to open up some potential White Toad House strategies. Say if 1-4 shows up early as an example, because that's one of the stages for that. I mean, you're already there, get the coins.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I mean, I did it in one of the weeklies whenever we had that turned on.
I love the White Toad houses. Is it always going to be an anchor in them, though?
It can
No.
be 2 items. One of 2 items. What are they? Is it P-Glove and Anchor? Or is it random and rando?
P-Wing.
I know in vanilla it's
1-4 is P-Wing. Yeah, the white mushroom house in World 1 is a P-Wing. Anchor is in World 2. So all the odd numbers tend to give you the P-Wings, and then the even numbers give you the anchors. So I would probably dare to see if you see in World 2 some great strats going to try to generate a white mushroom house there. Just so if, 2-2 shows up and you can get the holy grail of setups, you get that white mushroom house, get that early anchor, and it turns out to be good, that might be an option for you.
Did we see a P-Wing out of the second seed at all? I don't think I did.
I don't think we did.
I don't believe I had one.
I didn't see one either.
I
Oh,
might have
geez,
seen
Glove
one, but
Star.
it might have been super late.
That's gonna be fun next week. My whole goal tonight was to prove that I can stand in the Fire Flower
You
group.
can, absolutely.
You can,
You held your
Jade.
own.
You held your own. You did tail clips. We always beg Stewie Cartman to give us tail clips. You gave us tail clips. So that is something to be proud of. Everyone who's in the Fire Flowers, you are here for a reason. You guys earned your place here. So don't ever feel like you don't belong here, because you certainly do. Most definitely.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And do you guys have any final words? Because I think we should start closing up shop, because I think our runners, especially Leslie, who was doing some Metroid running earlier, is probably a little fatigued.
Well, not as much fatigued as having other things going on this side. I've eaten dinner, so I at least got to recharge in between.
That's good.
Wonderful, wonderful. But do we have any last words before we close up shop?
Thank you, Coms. GG, y'all. It was a fun. Can't wait till next week.
Absolutely. Looking forward to next week, as it should be another fun week. Well, I mean, fun being subjective, but it'll be interesting to see what the times look like with having auto scrollers on.
Those clouds, you're just going to be hoping for that anchor that's a cloud and then save up those 50 coins so that you could just cloud every auto scroller level.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
I'm excited to see the strategy with auto scrollers very, very much. But yeah,
Oh,
GG's
yeah.
to you all. It was
Yeah,
great.
that
It was a
should be
great show.
interesting.
Thank you again. It's much appreciated.
Yes, yes, yes. So, Tazzle, I guess we should start doing our close-up spiels. Our runners showed us, chat, why they are in the Fire Flower division. They are the excellence of execution, the Mr. Perfects and Bret Harts of their division. They go out there and they give us one heck of a show, and we gotta say GG's to all of them. Please, if you can, the exclamation R was so happily given by our wonderful Tazzle to give our runners one heck of a big fat follow, because they will give you some entertainment that you have never seen before and take you into the next millennium with how good they are, and not just this game, but other games as well. Also, please give my commentator Tazzle a big fat follow, because not only does she give good commentary, she gives the greatest levels of entertainment on her channel as well when she does her gaming, because she is a true pro gamer in her own right. That is why I call her Canada's finest, because she really is. And thank you to Diesel Pilot for being the greatest restreamer that has ever existed. You know, without Diesel, we wouldn't have half of the restreams that we have. Your diligence is greatly appreciated. And the fact that you came in and tracked for us as well, putting in the work. Thank you so much, Diesel. We do appreciate you wholeheartedly, as well as Speed Gaming for being kind enough to host our little old league here for the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer community, which, if you have our Discord, it is one heck of a great place to be. We have a great family of runners and other individuals who are in the community who will help you if you are interested in joining, be it league in the future or future tournaments. You know, if you are just learning the game, that's absolutely fine, because we're all here to learn, and every day is a learning experience. And that's why this community exists. You know, we have our veteran runners, and we have newer runners who are always here to impart their wisdom to you. So
That's very
please,
true.
please, you know, become a part of the family. We would love to have you. And to chat and those who are watching on the video on demand, please know that we appreciate you, because without the love and support that we get from you guys, we wouldn't be here. So thank you wholeheartedly from the bottom of our hearts here in the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer community. So from us to you, have the greatest night ever. Tazzle, you can finish us out, because I know there's more league action that is coming up, and you are the best person to announce it.
Oh, okay. Yes, I am a great person to announce that if I had that open. But there is a match tomorrow. I do know that for sure, because I saw it when I was signing up for commentary. I'll get you the details here. We have tomorrow, Friday, July 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern, Sharky 2107, Panhouse, and Dr. Torstall playing in the Tanuki Division Week 1. So we've got more Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer League action open world for you tomorrow, right here on Speed Gaming 2. So again, thank you, everyone. Thank you to Krista, my co-commentator, for being awesome as always. The runners, Gigi, on your match chat. Thank you for being here, supporting our runners, and the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer community, because, you know, without you, there wouldn't be us, and without us, there wouldn't be you. It's like, you know, harmony. So thank you all very much. Looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow right here on Speed Gaming 2 at 8 p.m. Eastern. Have a good night, everybody. Take care, and see you soon.
Good night, everyone. GG's. Thanks for the restream. Thanks for comms. Good night, all.
Take care. Good night.